Mrs. say, and Tokwa sorry, any the genus Wagana for Kanwa Sempa. Abronye, Bono, regional chairman for NPP. One, ye papa, Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams.
Somebody had the audacity to lie and to say that I gathered 25 bishops, gave them $10,000 each to pray for President Mahama to go another term.
Not Duncan Williams, a them, no son, no osa, no on the wall, a fra, why we in summon a foot in a name. Robon Crawford, I was a sacra, Sassican to di. Now, what did Duncan William no much here? Our monas, yes, or my yacht of war, or Pianim say. Or the kind of call robbery at the tour at the gym for Sikan North Saskanisha. What ya sorry, what the Musikan in our CSA? A fed or the Aura politicism. Who born dog? Duncan William, who are you? Who are you? I won't know. Who ya who told Yanko Ponim, what time, Abronye, what Duncan Williams? Who ye? Now who cry Yanko Sacra, what Duncan Williams, what's in Yamia Sacra? Namia mean Twin Nipada, me I mean call robbery that, Mina Yanko Sacrame. Wo Duncan William, what's in Yankupon, what's that also? Wo would that who be? Wo Duncan William, wo so ya so for 10 me, Abronye metia, woo because of some mini conconsa voice. How good say, Father, I command, because of some more sanquas and pioneer. Me no, me dear, Yamini me, because would your team be a winning? Monpan and Quasi and Pioneer be better than a Montreal for. Nanquasi and Pioneer or Bow Tiatia Moon, Miss Sunny say. Meeting Ben or Koya, or Nipanin Cassia pa, a Wagana ha, Paninimu, pa, a Koya, or no Duncan Williams, and Nipaninu you saw one car, and a decosa meeting, Mumisano, or Mokosa meeting, 25 pastors and ministers of God, and almost 30 or more across the nation, all con honest happening pano, or Motanaka Bakum, Duncan Williams, Mumisano, agenda is simple. Say, Panyin pa ba enti yam one na onko biem na 2028 no or servo akokoduru ayi 2032 na okọ. Duncan Williams, we are part and parcel of that meeting. You arranged the meeting to talk about the third term agenda. You invited these pastors to the meeting. You gave them $10,000. Una just can tell Pejababu Fatina Riamu said, when a panini concoye meeting say, Obetima Konaba Buana Mateta agenda Nabaswana, Pejababu Fatina Riam. Now so Pejababu Nuvia, the gods of the tender no be decided between me no. Namin try challenging mouse say to me wa hodia, o ma menin sia, sakel. No bia meka enwusia, me kitababu me onusun kitababu. On kasama janto babu mensuma kasama jatom na mom ye wia omunum no ye ba wie na obi babro ase obi babro so nse wo kwabosom ho because ni nyame tumi bia wo frema na ba me so
Abronye nsem ya wode to Nicholas Duncan Williams no atem ya wo di na tem ya na dwen ye ne say Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams en taiba wo mi echi no ye mfa to nchen na ye nhye da endoma suko ye bi say amamera no say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama obeko for the third term, Nicholas Duncan Williams, Archbishop, and a Bemanako, and as a Ghana Branankasa Emmanuel.
Yes, he can extend or run for another 8 years. However, he would need the people's support. He would need our support to make this possible. According to the Constitution, Article 60 says, a person elected as president shall have only 2 terms. First term is 4 years and the second term as well is 4 years. If he wants to go for another 8 years, which is 2 times in addition to the existing 2, then he would have to change this constitutional provision to give him 4 terms instead of the 2 terms. But guys, relax. He cannot just say, I want to change the constitution and that will be possible. Now, in the constitution, you have macho articles. These macho articles are articles in the constitution that are very difficult to change. You cannot just change it, but you need the people to vote in favor of that cause for the change to be possible. And Article 66, which says the president just have 2 terms, is a macho constitutional provision. And according to Article 290, we call this provision entrenched constitutional provision. So the president or parliament cannot just wake up and say, we are going for another 8 years. No, it's a macho provision, a very strong provision. Therefore, you need the people to vote to support you to go for another 8 years. The only thing that makes it easy for John Mahama is the fact that he has more than the number needed in parliament to pass this bill, such that once the people agree, getting the bill through parliament to become a law is very easy. He has more than the number necessary. This is how it would go. First, the bill, which is just a normal document suggesting a change in the constitution, would go to the speaker. Once the speaker sees it, he will send it to the wise men of Ghana. The wise men of Ghana are simply the Council of State. These people would have to respond within 30 days. After 30 days, this would be made public. In law, it will be published in the Gazette, the official legal document of the government. Now, after 6 months of this being public, it will be first read in Parliament. After this, they would pause and now refer it to Ghana, a referendum, which is an election for Ghanaians to vote in favor or against it. Just 40% of the people entitled to vote in Ghana needed to vote. Now, out of the number of people that voted, 75% of the people vote in support of the fact that yes, Mahama can run for another 8 years. And yes, it will come to Parliament will pass it, and once they pass it, the president, which is Mahama, just signs it and it becomes a law for him to run for another 8 years. So it doesn't mean he has the power to just say, I'm going for another 8 years. No. But with what has just happened, the number of votes he has accumulated and the number of seats he has gained in Parliament, this process will be very easy for him. It will just be an easy drive for him.
Mebacho de Ghana America ye, ehe ene bo sofo din. Mebacho Ghana America ka ye, ebo konfo bi din. Ghana America ka ye, ebo chief imam ana krebo pani bi din. Ebo nana bi ya se be ote akodwa bire so na akodwa tuntum bi so edin. Abronye weni atere wani nton. Na wire wo sem ne se Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ya wo twitwa apaye se wo kotena wuntumi eka won sem a wuntumi TV benya problem. Na oka se hie ni nso di president ye na enam so okobie sa ohia TV no edema wo. All in the name say fa be attack Kennedy Japan no. Enya Bawumia nko na wa ha no. Wo ha NPP party. Me kan okra kire wo. John Dramani Mahama ebeko for the second term. E wo the term we. In other words no, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ebeko third term e wo Ghana ha ya. Wo ba be di Ghana mampani. Mark it on the wall. Untimi nye foko. John Dramani Mahama, apart from the Emrano Kano, was a supreme leader. Adia o here free Ghana for her, eye wono ankasa the performance. After say 2-3 years, so we deliver, eye wono put the bepre, say, me pese be sabe di Ghana so. Ye Ghana for na ankasa, ene ye ba be sorry. Na mo NPP executive mo yalo do se wo Ghana. Mo nua mo se mo ye meme bi won. Sana no ka teche free party, radio si se wono His Excellency John Dramani ma kaso be ko bi ma. Wo mpene, wo ye bema. Edu ona se Ghana for ye kasa wa wo ye bema no na wa sori aba afi Abronye under whose glory e na wo di papa yatem na na do yankwa akofo ana se Bawumia atrofo hene Bawumia na se na do ne Bawumia ni monyam wa mamuo mu de obi ani ho a obegina sa ni monyam no mu e dia wani aba wo Ghana ha da. The only person a obetimi agina mu e wa MPP mu ya obetimi awani aba ye a candidate a obe apologize to Ghanaians. Makokwe report no monnom no me nyina ngum so na momfa mu no kore emre Ghana kakra mu yipi empo se mu die nkesi Ghana enti enye Archbishop Duncan Williams and ema His Excellency John Dramani Mahama eko for the third term Ghana mra Ghana ye na ye tememufo Ghana for ena wo ye supreme leader ti no se ye Ghana for ye bre ye bo na omre eno any idea ema His Excellency John Dramani Mahama oko for the second term and I say muhu say the third term oko yi eti Abronye timi se Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia abie TV station ama wo na wo anya asem papa bi anka na wo attack Kennedy Japan no attack na wo koka Papa Duncan Williams no NPP fo so atwe wonom ho enti se de wo de His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na mamuo pa wo bu ene se wo ya de Ghana fo beto ne so ena wo de mamu dia bema wagua ye ka bema wonka wo bi na wo kasa jejeje ya wo kan nipa ben ena open information e credible ba betiu e de asem na aka wo station ho eti wo de yire ho na fa Duncan Williams Archbishop na nim ye fam na gu ne wo fi kan sema wo pe bia fa na ho wonye obia wo tuwe wo ye obi eche Duncan Williams wo so fa so one say even within one region ya ye de ma said the party nim as an executive no wani bonya me wo ne de ohi ya eho Archbishop Duncan Williams oba be di natem sabre ya wudi natem yi on the ticket of NPP and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Ghana fo nyina hwebo Ghana fo nyina hu de wo yi o eti yiro ho na di natama na to ne ho aka nsem sira sofo ahodo na wo yiro ho na wo kan nsem nyina awia me ye sure say obekoso adi wo party no opposition no e wo dan mu ho a enya de ade bepi why nti mo de amonyere mo ho de bese ote ase de say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Sebane said the party man okwan no asa obekwa wo kọ wonti munye futi wonye bema woto na akasa adan wadwene se wubuto Nicholas Duncan Williams so a wabu ato asofo so wo da na wo ye ka mema wo kam ha ye ka mema wo kam ana officer bema na obi okasa who politician who be a friend of politician somebody who can be in your territory without your notice one your friend of politician who ni ma dey friend of politics. Papa Nicholas Duncan Williams, always okasa gbagbagbagba. Dana omoko share His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Sada no, what tenen semte said na NPP fo ye nyina so atese obi na no kan. Enso na do wa ba mu so okasa e. Ni nyuma nyina da adi e wa abato no. Nti se wudi ma me ka kire wo. Sofo bie no odi ba omi echi a oye bema a wo che ni muduo ni half edu Duncan Williams. Me na me ka kire wo. Sofo bie ni ho. Una wo ye ka mema ba omi echi bema bi di ho edi ho. Canada or Japan, you could know on my NPP for Monto Manidano. Ye ka Ghana, the credible pastors of Mumu Dua, or Mutimi Rua, a Doni Pacas, and Manda Tony Pacomaswa, Canada Japan Crano, Ikiti Pache Baumia. Oh, Winning Gauss, Casana Wokasa. Oh, Winning Madrid account. We are Bema. Nicholas Duncan Williams, the mood to tell. Wo come for crack on one crowd bomb. So come for Abia, and Cat 2024 won ye campaign my NPP da. Ka wotena ase dwene se nipa efa wo bi hu se nipa na wudi nachi a wo frɛ ni leader no onye leader eti wudi ayiro ho na wo pese one papa no ko a de make kan chiwo His Excellency John Dramani Mahama di film na nyo no ti na wo attack no wadwen ye wo se asofo bi no mahia ya wo no wendo so Canada Japan chen bawumia eno ho tan na bawumia beta wachi a wudi wo no mate bawumia na hu se atam na wudi no asa kwa atia no enti o se wo hye dada na ni na akofa se Duncan Williams se obama John Mama akọ the third term Duncan Williams no asonda mu na e vetting asonda mu na a parliament e pass law. What are you saying? Nipa no ye supreme leader wo ye NPP wo muso ni fa so parliament sisi montena se nwene no ho nsema hia na asori awoko wo dia yiro ho na monyere mo ho awaye na mo betwaso ba de mo pese mo hu no mahu na sanso mani a ye de kokko pa ba kire mo ama hu sese mo mbu ade na se mo de mo se arrogance na even in opposition mo be expose you a yeso ba kire mo se Ghana fo adwene eda yitim.
Somebody had the audacity to lie and to say that I gathered 25 bishops, gave them $10,000 each to pray for President Mahama to go another term.
Na Duncan Williams ewuradam no wasonnum na osa na on the wo afura wa wi nsama na fudi nanim robra urobo nkrofo nyina wie ya wo se wasakra sa sika na nso odi na mudidi Duncan Williams no machia a wo mo na se so mo ya asofo a obi anim se odi kan kwa urobre edi tuo edi nkrofo sika nyina se sa sika ni twa wati asori wodi mu sika nyina o se eswa afedo odi awura politics mu. Who born dog? Duncan Williams, who are you? Who are you? I wo ya wo to o se Nyankopon nim wo tell me my Abronye. Wo Duncan Williams. Wo yi na wo kra Nyankopon asakra. Wo Duncan Williams, wo se nyame asakra. Na me a men twintu onkum nipa da. Me a men ko urobreda. Me na Nyankopon sakra me. Wo Duncan Williams, wo se Nyankopon wo sra wo so. Wo da wo hu bibi. Wo Duncan Williams, wo so ya sofo tell me my Abronye ametia wo yi because of say me ni conconsa voice how good say Father I command because of say me mo san kwase ampaye nti me no me de nyame ni me because wo de otim bia ohwenem mo mpa ne kwase ampaye ni bi meto so ne mo nkyira amanfo ne kwase ampaye na oba oteatea mu no me sa ne say meeting ben na okoya one panyinkase pa wo Ghana ha panyini pa ekoya ono Duncan Williams ene panyini no yusu one car ena de course meeting mu misa no omo course meeting no 25 pastors and ministers of God ena omo select omo across the nation all kon one sa panyin pa no omo tena ka ba kum Duncan Williams mu misa no agenda no ye simple say panyin pa no ba enti yam one na onko biem na 2028 no osevu akokoduru ayi 2032 na oko Duncan Williams we are part and parcel of that meeting. You arrange the meeting to talk about the third term agenda You invited these pastors to the meeting. You gave them $10,000. Una just can say. Peja Bible fatira wiemu say. Wone panyini nkonko ye meeting say. Obetima kona obebuano matete agenda na baswa na. Peja Bible fatira wiemu. Na so peja Bible no wia. The gods of the tender no be decided between me no. Na me challenge him say. Say to me wo hodia. Oma menene nsia circle. No bia meka ehunsia. Mikita Bible mi onu so nkita Bible. On kasa maja nto Bible me so makasa maja tom. Na mom ye wia omunum no. Ye ba wie na obi Bible ase obi Bible so nsie. Wo kwabosom ho. Because ni nyame tumi bia wo frema na ba me so. That is a fact because you are going to call your saint and other spirit. Emfiri nyame. Eno so de ba manim amagu nanim ase flat. Because won frɛ nyame mane ntie nti commanding ma wa sori man ni uni ma every na kono wa sori man ni uni say we are so powerful me dia me nyame na ye clean ba wo dia nya clean. That is a fact.
There are certain topics that I believe we have to address and communicate through the grace of God to all of you. One of them is relationship versus transaction. I realize that too many people don't appreciate and understand the importance of relationship, and that this generation is so much into transaction than true relationship. And it really breaks my heart. A lot of you are forfeiting your currency for tomorrow and you don't even know it. That do that. Lekitu kasan kafalanda kasatan wahasalan kuwasidia haluya tai akatalum kafasaluta. Today, I'm very upset, and I'll tell you why I'm upset. I'm upset of the foolishness of men. Foolishness. I couldn't sleep the whole night. Restlessness. I couldn't sleep. And I said, what generation is this? Who are these people that are so transactional? You can't build relationship with them. You don't return people's calls. You make promises, you don't keep it. Who do you think you are? You are just a beginner. How long have you lived? How many battles have you fought? How many incurable diseases have you conquered? Have you conquered cancer before? That you are bluffing people who are survivors in life? Masanta kunda salan within 72 hours. Dula isala aman sulun divalan kihan sulahana wahasalin dikatum. Interpret it. 72 hours. Interpret it. Then you will know the difference. You know the difference. That's all I'll say. Let their defenses depart from them. Let what is meant to be an advantage unto them become a disadvantage. Let their honors turn into dishonor, and let their favors turn into disfavor. Yea, let their access turn into scandal. Masalan kusan feli atunda kansulan. Let the table that favors them become a snare unto them. Let their defenses depart. Let them be disinherited by another, and let another take their office. Let them err at unawares. Let them err at unawares. Mosala Kazila. Don't ask me who has offended him. Nobody has offended me. I've just been watching over the years. And I go on the internet, social media, people lie. They lie. Somebody had the audacity to lie and to say that I gathered 25 bishops, gave them $10,000 each to pray for President Mahama to go another term. You think I'm a kid? Go another term for what? The Constitution doesn't allow that. It doesn't. And if that is what I believe, I don't have to gather 25 bishops and give them money to pray. I can pray myself. And if that is what I believe, I can come out publicly and say it. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of you and your party. If I believe that, I will come out and I'll say it. And I'm entitled to my belief. You can't do me anything. But that is not what I believe. And that is not what he believes. So why are you setting me up? Why are you spreading lies? And there are people who, for whatever they don't even think. They hear, that Duncan Williams, he's praying, What is wrong with you? Tell someone, say, you, who are you? Believing lies. You know what? I'm just going to try and stop, because the way I'm charged today, if I don't stop, it won't be good for somebody. When you are fighting for their future, they are rather fighting you because they think you want something from them. They think you need something from them. And it breaks my heart. It really does break my heart. Because some of you who think some of us need some, I don't need anything from you. That's the sad thing. You rather need me. I really don't need you. And it's a matter of time you will find out that I don't need you and God doesn't need you. So stop the bluffing. Tell to someone, say, stop the bluffing, stop the bluffing. Yeah, stop it. Stop the bluffing, because you think somebody needs something from you. You are a joke. You are a joke. No position is permanent. There's no position that is permanent. So stop this, your bad attitude. Just because you've made some 10 million, 20 million, 40 million, 50, what is all that for? It means nothing. You can lose it in a day. I've seen people with millions and they attack with a bad disease called cancer. And immediately they hear the report, they start diminishing and they begin to die, and their money can't help them. It's a matter of time. I've seen your kind and your type. Lodaku salaka salamatayas. Awahasalun kilahu sulamahatayas. Who do you think you are? There was a president in one of these African countries. I went to visit him, and he was mishandling somebody. So I went to intercede for the person. And he was very upset. He said, we have to punish him. And I said, Mr. President, I understand, but show some mercy, because time changes. He didn't listen. He punished the person. Few years after, another president came into office. That new president is a friend of mine. And they went after him and his vice president. They came to Ghana here to see me, to intervene. And I have to take them to see President Nana Akufo-Addo. I'm talking about a president. You, who are you? And you are bluffing. Honorable, how long have I known you? Honorable Kwamina Battles. 46 years. You have no value for anybody. It's a matter of time. Malata kusalawata. Lahandu kasaland. Belutu kuhansa. Fahansatun kalindu basalaya. Let the wombs of tomorrow disadvantage you, that you may know that the Most High rules in the affairs of men. You know why I like this president and the wife Lordina? We've been relating for years before she became first lady. For years. And they are relational people. I don't like people who are arrogant. I don't care who you are. I'll stay away from you. I'm telling you. Because God resisted the proud. Pride people, I don't like them. You see the two of them? I like them. And I tell you, hear me, not because he's president. I'm just telling you. The other day I was telling, I said, Mr. President, I want you to finish your term early so we can go and play golf. Yeah, I said, I don't want to play golf with you right now, because people will think, oh, because he's president. I said, finish and let's go and play golf. Because outside of him being president, when you are with him outside of president, he's a very good human being. And the wife is also like that. Very good human beings. And the reason why I believe he will do well is because he's not a new president. He's been president before. He will do better this time around because he's been here before.
Minute TV, Chesempa, Nwabobrapa.